Hello everyone, today on the channel we are back to no good, we are back to doing a cube draft. Which is not that amazing because we are usually not good at cube drafts, but we're gonna try anyway. And as usual, we did not look at any of the cards in this cube draft because it doesn't really matter. There's probably hundreds of cards. So we're just gonna play it by ear, see what is available. This could be fun, but could also not be fun. So are we going to go for Emiel? This could be fun also. What does this do? Create servos? Yeah, let's just go for Emiel here. This could be crazy if we make lots of tokens. But terror is just shebang. Okay, so we're gonna go for some kind of Borosness. Yeah, Neheb is pretty deep. The 4 mana 5/4 with trample, which is not that amazing. But when he deals combat damage, we can discard cards and then we draw cards and we can add the red mana. And we can use the mana after combat step. So that's a lot of work for one guy. We never actually work with Emiel, so we don't know exactly how powerful he is. Seems not bad actually. If we have extra mana. Krenko. Are we really gonna go for aggro? It looks like we are Boros aggro, to say the least. Kind of an aggro deck. There's not much tinkering. I'm not sure what wizards were thinking about saying this is a tinkering cube draft. We are not tinkering anything. This hits. Sure, this guy makes tokens, so obviously if we play an aggro deck, we should have a lot of 1-drops and 2-drops and 3-drops, if at all possible, as well as some cheap removal. But we'll see what we get in the second pack. There's not much tinkering to do in Boros, unfortunately. So who is holding up the packs? Or the next player? And this player doesn't even name. What can we do with this? We have to cast more casting stuff. So we got to choose this guy, or we got to choose this guy. We're not really into goblins, but it is a 2 mana 3/1 for our aggro deck. Actually, we have another goblin here. We might get more goblins. We might be able to get more goblins. In terms of removal, we should pick up some removal. If that 5 mana burn spell for damage burn comes back, we can pick it, but we have no idea what other removal is in this cube draft and what people are picking. So we should obviously start to look at some removal spells because we already got pretty decent creatures so far. But no removal spells, which could be very bad if opponent starts playing flying creatures. Draw 2 cards. That's not the color we need. We need red and white, so we're just gonna take the draw card spell. We're trying to be Boros, so there's no point in getting other lands in other colors. Unless it's like maybe not last pick, but the last 3 or 4 picks, we can get a land in other colors. Forsake the Worldly of Lightning Spear. Or Bag of Holding. And we're just gonna take the Forsake here. We're probably gonna play it. Usually this type of cubes have artifacts and enchantments. They probably have very annoying artifacts. So this is obviously main deckable, because you can always cycle it in a pinch. Wow, this player is really thinking about their life and the future that it holds for them and their deck. Kind of interesting that our avatar Dina is so popular in this draft. There's already 3 of us. Wow, they are sitting on 7 packs now. They better choose quickly and let the packs move. That's a lot of packs to be sitting on. So Dina is still so popular for some reason. Unexplainable reason. So we're still looking for our first piece of removal. It would be nice to get at least 1 removal in this pack. Because we are not doing well against flying shenanigans. Flying decks can actually eat us for lunch. This guy is no removal. This guy is not bad. We do want more 2 drops and 3 drops. And he does help us go through our deck. So far we are not big in white. Oh, we got choices. Choices. Khenra is not bad. This guy could save us actually, so we're just gonna take him. Because he could actually save our life. If we have a lot of creatures. If we are low in life. And he's also pretty big. If we tap 6 mana, he can get +X, which is high. Extra steel is meh. Golden egg might be a little bit playable. Oh wow, we actually got choices. Let's take this. And we got the removal last pick. But almost last pick. Yeah, I mean we take it. We will take it if it's last pick. Not interested in this guy. This is dangerous. This could be dangerous and there's nothing else for us to pick really. This could be very dangerous. Can't believe we actually got this. I mean, it's 4 damage to target creatures, but we do have some madness outlets, mainly this guy. And also Neheb also lets us discard something, so we have 2 madness outlets for this spell so far. This is a must kill basically, so we should be looking at more powerful instants and sorceries. I think in terms of creatures we are doing really well for a first pack. What does he do? Enters the battlefield. Okay, so he works well with our other guy. This is also a bomb, but we're gonna take him because we already have Neheb, and I think we're gonna take Buccaneer here. Another Minotaur or Cast Out. I think Cast Out is too good to pass, and maybe the Minotaur will come back. I mean, he's not amazing. He's a 3 mana 2/4 with haste that does something when you discard cards. So he's not the best card in that pack, but we already have 2 Minotaurs, so he would actually work very well. But we do need more removal, and Cast Out is premium removal, which we can't really pass. So hopefully he tables the 3 mana Minotaur. Brosh Taunter is also these. It's not very aggro, but we're gonna take Teleportation Circle because it works with Emiel. Just teleport and then come back into play. Teleport and come back into play. Do we have any other come back into play abilities? This guy, but we don't want to change our life. We'll see, we'll see. So far we are doing pretty good, and Teleportation Circle should be a first pick unless people really have nothing that comes back into play. So we're looking to get more removal. This guy is not bad. This guy is not bad. Lava Monster's not bad, and there's literally not much else except Quintorius. But Quintorius might actually table because you have to be in Boros like us to pick him. So we're gonna take the Pyromancer here. We never actually got to play with this guy, but apparently he's a bomb in Modern right now. Which explains why his price is very high. I believe it's a $40 card. Discard a number of cards and draw. Okay, not amazing. Not amazing. We're gonna take the Skewer the Critics here. We should keep an eye out for Boros lands if we see any. I believe so far we haven't seen any. We've seen every other color combination. Do we need a pump or do we need a 1-drop? We're gonna take the 1-drop here. Come on, Boros lands, and come on, one more removal. It would be nice to get another removal spell because so far we only have 2. Only have 2. Oh ho ho, Darcy is here. And then, yeah, we're gonna take Darcy. Why not? Looks like we are playing Modern. Why not take Darcy? So we got a couple of decent 1-drops. We got a couple of decent 2-drops. So we need more 2-drops. 3-drops, I think we are okay. And 4-drops and up. We don't have anything amazing top end except for this guy. So we gotta find something else. We really don't want to play this. It's better if we have it in the sideboard. What does this do? On each creature you control a counter on it. This guy keeps flying. I guess we'll take the angel here. We don't really have a counter thing, but I mean 5 mana for flyer is decent. And we got nothing here except the eye. I don't think we want to play the eye though. So we don't gain life. We do not gain life, but we don't have any other card. Oh yes, of course he tabled. Of course. Okay, so we're playing. Okay, that's not bad. That's not a bad removal. We're not gonna play the eye, I think, but we are gonna play the Minotaur because now we have 3 Minotaurs. And of course Quintorius tables, like we said, because we are in Boros. Maybe other people are not in Boros. What do we have here? Davriel, we can't. Krenko is pretty good. Pia, Sarkhan's and Searing. We don't have that many big creatures. I think we're gonna take Krenko here. Devils. Nothing. Nothing. We're gonna take Captain Lannery Storm. For 3 mana. So of course Krenko is good if we have a lot of goblins. But we got 2 Krenkos. How does that even work? Music Mastery. What are we going to Music Mastery? Nothing. So here we should look at the lands. This could be good, but I think Mazemind Tome is a lot better. I believe we're not gonna end up playing the double vision because we just don't have enough instants and sorceries. We just don't have. Wow, Lorehold Command and Magda. I think we're gonna take Magda here. Maybe the command will table. Maybe. Keep our fingers crossed if other people are not in Boros. We still don't have any Boros lands. But our early game is these. Paladin class. I'm gonna take Paladin class here. Our early game is pretty crazy with the 1-drops that we have, and now the 2-drops with Magda and these guys. 3-drops is also good now with Captain Lannery, Storm, Buccaneer, and Krenko, and Pyromancer. And 4 drops is just Emiel, and maybe we'll play this Krenko, maybe not, and Neheb. And then 5 drops is just big boys. Wow, no lands for us. Don't think we want Faithless Loot. I don't need this one. We're gonna take the Khenra because we are aggro. We're gonna take the Fiery Temper here. Are we gonna play this really with basic lands? Not even one Boros land? There was one thriving something red and we could choose white, but we didn't pick it because that was like second pack or third pack. I don't think we want to pick a land second pack or third pack. But we're not seeing any more lands. This is not gonna work for us. This, not really. This guy could be much better. We love this card. We tried to make it work so hard when he was in standard. We actually tried to play it in commander, even though we don't have a lot of commander decks. But this guy is just so much fun, especially with War of the Spark Kefnet. He can just fight Kefnet and die because Kefnet is a 4/5. Ozolif doesn't do anything. Pyromancer doesn't do anything. We're gonna take Pianalar here. Yeah, no dual lands. It's gonna be maybe the first cube draft that we ever done where we don't have dual lands. Wow, there's nothing for us here. We're just gonna take Vraska, but there's nothing. No thriving. No thriving. Guy does have cycling. I don't know. Take the mastery, but we're not gonna play it. Well, let's take the damage spell. Okay, so this is gonna be bad in terms of lands, but at the same time, most of our stuff is only one, except for a few double red, and we don't really have double white, except for the Angel and Emiel. Okay, we're gonna play it with basic lands only. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting. Okay, time to cut like there is no tomorrow. It's gonna be tough. We might want to keep some of these artifacts for Darcy, but we're gonna see what we end up with. We have a lot of really good creatures early game. We have a lot of very good removal early game. I'm not sure if we want to play this. Krenko, no, there's not enough. There are not enough things for us to do. Okay, so we still have to cut a lot of cards. Paladin classes. Paladin classes. Okay, but we have a very aggro deck, so we're not gonna be using it very often. I think this guy is not that useful. We'd rather have this for turn 1 or this. This guy is okay, this guy is okay. This guy is okay, Magda is okay, removal, card draw, removal, attack, kind of removal. This guy is good. He also helps with the madness. He's okay, she is maybe okay, he would be good. Emiel is maybe okay. This thing is too slow, unfortunately. We want to play, but it's not for this deck, it's for control deck. We are not really control, we're very aggro. Quinturius doesn't do much in our deck, unfortunately. We don't have many spirits, and we don't have cards leaving the graveyard. So he has to go. So this guy has to stay. It's gonna have to be this. We're gonna try to play with 42. What has happened to our sleeves? Gonna have to play with 42 cards and try it like that. Doesn't seem good. Gonna go down to 41. So it's an aggro deck that has removal for creatures, small creatures. We also have cast down, and then top end we have the flyer, the angel flyer, and the dragon, and not much else. Can we beat down the opponent quickly? No idea. Hopefully the fact that we don't have dual land is not gonna hurt us too much. Okay, this is keepable. We can cast this guy turn 1, then attack and make a token, and then next turn cast Pianala. It's not the best hand, but we're gonna assume most people are not aggro. Okay, so let's do it up. Post. Pass the turn. Next turn cast Pia and make a flying guy, and of course attack with these guys. Okay, we can't attack with these guys anymore. Do we need Captain? Yeah, because she can actually attack. Actually, we can attack with everybody. Because next time we have enough mana for this guy, which makes another... Not sure why they didn't block the Usher. This guy makes a 2-3 Dinotaur. 3 colors, because of course opponent is in 3 colors and they get all their 3 colors by the 4th turn. This is why we don't like to play these games. These cube games. This is why we don't like to play these cube games, because people draft 3 and 4 color decks and they get their mana out. This thing could kill the Archon, but I think it's better if we try to get this guy out. We attack with her. She can... Oh no, they can't. Okay, they can't because she makes another treasure. So if we sack the treasure, she can actually take out the Archon. If they block her with the merchant, we don't care. If they block her with the Archon, of course we're gonna take out the Archon. Yeah, they can't block her. So we still have 5 mana next turn for this. Because this guy doesn't discard. It's the 1 Minotaur that doesn't discard. And... unfortunately, they're gonna gain 4 life from this. And they make a flyer. I mean, we should have killed it that turn, but we had to take a chance. Fortunately, they're gonna gain 4 life, so we have to kill it this next turn. We don't have a choice. Don't have a choice. It's really, really bad. But we do not have a choice. Fortunately, we didn't draw any of our madness enabling cards. Okay, the good news is we don't have... Wait, this is 4-5 now? It's not until end of turn? Oh, we screwed up so bad. We screwed up so bad. Okay, whatever. They have to block something. We forgot this is not until end of time. Anyway, there's nothing we could have done about it. We should have cast this instead of the Minotaur. Might have to forsake this. We have enough mana. Okay. Okay. We have to forsake. Okay. And we're gonna take 4 more in the air. Actually, no, we can just jump block, yeah? Can chump block you with that, but they're gonna gain 4 life. But again, we don't have many options. Because we screwed up. Of course, we didn't know they're gonna cast this thing that puts a +1/+1 counter. We thought it's gonna stay at 3/4 and then we can kill it. Okay, that's also not good. We gotta figure out how to deal with this thing because they're gonna gain so much life. And then now if we kill it, it comes back to their hand. Can we actually race them? That's the question. We can use this to kill this and attack for a lot. Not really a lot, but they're gaining too much life. We need like cast down for this. We need cast down. Okay, we don't care about him. Magda is not the best. Okay, let's attack. We still have a chance that they might actually block something and then we can kill it, but it's gonna come back to their hand. But at least they can't attack for 1 turn in and do stuff. Okay. So there's our chance to kill it. There's our chance to kill it. They're gonna cast it again next turn. But don't have much to do with that. Let's get Magda out. Unfortunately, we're drawing all our small cards now. Fortunately, this thing just kept them alive for so long. It's just ridiculous. We drew our small casting cards. We didn't get our dragon. If we got our dragon to double strike everything, that would change everything. Yeah, they're gonna cast it again. We have 1 turn to try to kill it. Okay, this is a little bit too late. Attack with everyone. Make some extra treasures. Can actually pump. They block him, he can actually pump. Ah, they fell for it. They fell for our trick. So he can actually pump and trade. Can actually pump and trade. Okay, we got rid of that. We got rid of that. Finally. Finally. But they can suck something to kill something. Wait, what? What is this? Another flyer? The beginning of your end step, each opponent discards a card. That's a little bit too much. Yeah, I mean, it does not look like we are winning this game. Because the 3-color deck that managed to draft all of these lands, I'm not sure what draft they were in. Yeah, I mean, we have to deal with this guy. We need cast down or something to deal with him, otherwise we're dead. Absolutely unbelievable. Oh god, we are 1 mana away from this. We don't have 1 treasure. If we have 1 treasure, I guess we have to attack, make the treasure, and cast this guy after. If we have 1 treasure, this could probably have been game over. I mean, at least this guy gets to block him, I guess, and kill him. They get to trade, but this guy just comes back to their hand because of the stupid sword. Actually, no, we can't block. Because they have the remover spell in their hand. Yeah, they just sack a creature and exile and it's game over. Well, we tried. We really tried to aggro them, but of course it's not our luck. Yeah, if our opponent's gonna get all 3 color mana by turn 4, and we were like struggling with our 2 colors. And that Archon, that was a game. This is why you have to pay attention when you play in the cube. You don't know what the opponent has, so that was a game losing mistake that we did. That was a game losing mistake. Instead of casting the Minotaur for 5 mana, we should have killed the Archon for 5 mana. We should have killed the Archon for 5 mana. That was the worst play. That's what basically lost us the game, because they gained so much life with that Archon, and then once it became a 4/5, we didn't have the burn to kill it. That was a game-breaking mistake. So, live and learn. Live and learn. Why are we drawing the same cards again? We had this the previous game. Not in our opening hand, but those. And we're not drawing creatures. We have so many 2-drops and 3-drops. We are playing the aggro deck. We don't do well late game. We do not do well late game, as you can clearly see. Okay, the good news is we can get rid of this guy, so we get 1 more attack in. Can we top deck like a 3-drop or 4-drop? No, we top deck a 5-drop. Gonna have to attack and probably sack the Omen end of turn. Are they sitting on a counter spell? Looks like they're sitting on a counter spell. I think we put the cast out first. Kinda bad we're not drawing lands, but we can cycle the Forsake the Worldly next turn. They seem to be sitting on a counter spell. But flash, I mean, cast out does have flash. If they cast something dangerous, like that guy, can we please? How do we not have priority after this thing was cast? Yeah, cast this guy out. So we can still go in for 1 more attack, and then we have to cycle Forsake the Worldly because we can't draw a 5th land. Go Hobgoblin Captain, unless the opponent casts some type of enchantment or artifact. Yeah, cycle this. Can we get a land? No. But we did draw a removal spell. 4 lands. What? 4 lands. Can we get 5 mana, please? At least for this. If we get 5 mana, we can kill something else. Yeah, sure. I think they might want to block. 5 mana. 2 Hypnotic Spectres. Wow, no 5 mana. Okay, it doesn't matter. Oh, we have this with Madness, okay. If they pick this, but we don't have the mana for it. Sucks, because we cannot draw a 5th land. We cannot draw a 5th land. Yeah, sure. What? Absolutely unbelievable. I guess we can attack. Let's hope they make us discard this, so we can actually kill it. Let's jump block. Come on, 5th land. Oh, thank God. We have to kill him, obviously. No. Can't kill him. We want heal? I don't think. Of course they have tricks. Of course, because why would they not have tricks out of nowhere? Why would they not have tricks out of nowhere after drawing all the lands that they need? What is going on? Yeah, this is not looking good. We don't have any board wipe, so this is basically game over. This is basically game over. And we're losing to our own creature because at least this way they can't attack us with tricks because we just hit them back with the angel next time. Absolutely unbelievable. We are losing to our own copy of Krenko. Because of course the opponent, who drew so many lands, they somehow managed to have 8 lands out. They also managed to draw the counterspell at the correct moment. Yeah, there is no board wipe. There is absolutely no board wipe. And of course we are not drawing anything to remove tricks. At least if we remove tricks, we could have tried to hit them back. Well, here goes the second game. We had a good start, but the the 5th mana missing was just backbreaking. Maybe we have to remove one more creature, play 41 cards. Maybe. So this guy becomes a 6/7. So we can actually kill him, but then we take like 8 damage. And they make like unlimited. Unlimited tokens. We don't have a board wipe. We did not draft. We did not even see any board wipes. Which is why we thought this guy might be okay if we don't see any board wipes. We have nothing that deals 1 damage either. Sure. And final attack, I guess. I mean, having the tricks there when they're down to 5, that was just backbreaking. Countering the spell was okay, making the Krenko was okay. Having the tricks there was just backbreaking because they block our Darcy. I mean, our Darcy would have hit them in the air a couple of times for 3 damage and they would be dead if they did not have a flying blocker. It's just the amount of bad luck that we faced in this. The first game we lost because we lost. We made that mistake. But this game, just the fact that the opponent had the tricks, of all the cards, if they didn't have a flyer, of all the cards they had, it's just... yeah. Of all the cards they had, we just needed them to not have a flyer. So Darcy can actually go up, and of course not being able to cast Darcy turn 1 because we drew her too late and we cast her, I don't know, turn 5 or something. And the fact that they managed to copy our Krenko. The first time they made a mistake and they copied their Spectre. But they probably realized that Krenko is a lot more dangerous than the Spectre. And we lost to our own card. So we're gonna take out one card. I mean, we haven't drawn Fiery Temper yet. We haven't drawn... Skewer the Critics. Just I think we're just gonna take out Skewer the Critics. Play with 41 cards. This is what happens. This is why we do not usually play these cube drafts, because we just don't have the luck. I mean, we should not have lost the first game because we made a play mistake. But there's no way for us to know they're gonna put a +1/+1 counter, so we thought we could actually kill it the next turn. And this game we're just not meant to win. And this hand we have to mulligan because we're not gonna cast anything for the rest of the game. The second game we were not meant to win at all. And of course opponent always gets Darcy first turn, because why wouldn't they? We got ours like 6th turn or 7th turn. We were not meant to win. Oh, mirror match now? Really, Arena? Really? There goes our 4,000 gold. We were not meant to win that game because they have the perfect cards that they needed. If they had any other card except for tricks, like some non-flying creature, we could have powered through a couple of turns with 3/3 flying Darcy and finish them off. But they want to embalm this guy? Sure. Yeah, and now we are getting mana flooded after we mold. After we mold, we get mana flooded. We mold down to 6 to keep the 3-land hand. Then we top deck 3 lands in a row. At least it turns out with 2 colors we actually don't need this stuff. Okay. Yeah, let's get the flyer so they can't attack us with the flyer. Now we can't attack with Magda because if this guy dies, he just comes back. We could have drafted him too, but I mean, we don't have any combo with him. Just to have a 3 mana 2/1 blocker for the whole game is not that amazing. They need 1 more mana to embalm this guy. We can only hope that they're stuck on 4 lands, but of course not. Of course they got a 5th land, because only we get the bad luck to be stuck on 4 lands. As soon as they make it bigger, we're gonna have to kill it with the greeting. I mean, there's nothing amazing about it. At least this is a 3/3, but this thing can just get bigger and bigger. Okay. We can still get on the attack with this. Yeah, 4 lands in a row. Because why would we not draw 4 lands in a row? Because when you're not supposed to win the draft, you're not supposed to win the draft. Let's attack them in the air before they embalm this guy. Actually, this is only for enchantment, so maybe we can kill this guy next turn with the greeting. Cavalier of Dawn. Oh, okay, they kill Emiel. Sure. Not sure what the point of that is. We gotta get rid of this. 5 lands in a row. Because of course we will get 5 lands in a row. So this is why we can't win. This is why we cannot win cube. First game was a mistake. Second game the opponent just had the perfect cards. Yeah, and they get Nahiri because why wouldn't they get all their bombs while we do 5 lands in a row? We basically just play with our opening hand. Can we discard this in any way? No. We can't block this. If we block it, we have to like double block it or something. Yeah, sure. Yeah, whatever opponent, whatever, we're not supposed to win this. This is why we do not like to play cube. We do not like to play cube at all. Hmm? Aggro match? I guess you have to kill Nahiri? Absolutely no idea. Actually, no. Can attack this. We just, I don't know, we have to stop drawing lands. We drew 4 lands in a row. We have 3 lands and we drew 4. Yeah, we drew 4 lands in a row, so there's not much chance for us to win. Oh, they don't want to block with the Cavalier of Dawn. Because they know we have this? How do they know we have this? No idea. So Darcy will have to block here, so we don't die. Yeah, sure, I mean, whatever. Whatever opponent, whatever, you just get everything that you need to get. Yeah, we have to jump block, otherwise we might just die. This deals to any target? Yeah, this can just hit us for 3. Yep. If we get the dragon, does it do anything? No, I think the dragon doesn't even save us. This is only 5 damage. This 4-6 is just unbelievable. This can only kill the flyer. And this is how we lose 3 games in a row and waste 4,000 gold. This is how we lose. And this is why we do not want to play. There's no chance for us to kill anything. If we attack, they just don't block, or they block with this. And then we don't even have a second creature to double block. This thing just deals 3 damage, so we are effectively at 2 life. And yeah, it's basically game over. Let's just concede. So we're just gonna post this video to show why we don't want to play cube and why it's just, even though we have a decent deck, we just cannot win. There's no chance to win. Throw away 4,000 gold. Into the garbage. Into the garbage. And you can say, yes, we could have drafted better cards. But, like, come on. Come on. What better cards? You saw what we had. We tried to draft the best deck. We have a very aggro deck. You know, our deck is very aggro. If we top deck, we haven't drawn this in 3 games. We top deck this 6 time. We haven't drawn this of our aggro deck. And we just got the worst luck. I mean, we still have removal. We have decent removal. But just nothing. No luck whatsoever. So there you have it. Thank you for watching. Please click like and subscribe for more daily MTG content videos. Hopefully more successful.